Hello and welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Today we are going to start a new campaign and we are going to play as the Spanish. I'm kind of looking forward to this. I don't think I have ever played a campaign as the Spanish. I hear it's fairly challenging. We start in 1890, normal difficulty. We're going to turn that to slow. We're going to play random AI opponents. We are going to, after the last campaign, I kind of learned my lesson. If I want to push early combat, I think I need to create my own fleet. I don't think there's going to make a huge amount of difference, but I do think it'll make a little bit of difference having designed the ships myself. Shared designs. I'm gonna, even though I don't have a huge amount of shared designs done right now, I'm going to turn this on just in case. That way, the AI will use my shared designs if possible. All right. So we're going to pause here. Let's hold on a second. I believe, yeah, it's going to take some time here. So we're going to pause here and then I'll see you on the other side. Thank you. Okay, we're back. All right. So first of all, we have territory in the Caribbean. We have a few small territories in Africa. Let's see what's the port size here. 7,500. 13. Okay, so they're not, those ports aren't terribly small. I think the ones in Cuba are fairly decent as well. 19,000, 19,000, 6,000, 13,000. Okay, so there's decent sized ports, especially for 1890. Let's see, what else do we have here? Obviously we have mainland Spain. We do have some territory in the Far East as well. Philippines. Manila is decent. Palau is tiny. That's like just one or two destroyers. I believe that's what all of these islands are going to end up being. It's like, 1750, 2800, 17. Okay. All right. So let's go in here and let's design a couple ships. Probably going to skip over. Maybe I'm not. Okay. So I can't even build these ships yet. Okay, so what can we build here? 55 stability, that's actually pretty decent. So let's take advantage of that. I'm going to make the beam wider. Could take some draft out. 16 knots. Let's do 14 to start. Oh, it's going to make us go at least 15. We can't do more than 8,500. We're going to leave bulkheads at maximum. We're going to take that down a little bit to start. Now, there shouldn't be a whole lot of choices here, right? We can go compound. We need a citadel. Obviously, we can do a rear mast. let me put that in there. Okay, so we want to move this back as far as we can. Move this back as far as we can. Still can't get. Really? Okay. That forward as far as we can. Can we get? You're really not going to let me get a funnel in there. That is absolutely bizarre. Oh, I wonder if it's because of the boats. I bet it is. Okay, so can I put this back here? No. Alright, so no matter what I'm going to do, I'm not getting another funnel in. Alright. So it is what it is. We're at 88% engine efficiency. Alright, let's see what kind of guns we can get on here. Assume they're all Mark 1s, of course. Alright. Can we put 4s on here? Alright, so we got a bunch of 4s, twin 9s. Let's do standard increased. Again, not many choices at this point. I'm going to do light. The reason I'm going to do light is because the reload is quicker and the accuracy goes up 5%. 5% seems negligible, but the guns are so terrible at the beginning, and the accuracy of your ships is so bad that ain't a little bit that you can do to get just a little advantage is definitely worth it. Now, the other thing is, actually we're, okay, I was going to say we could probably move the 9s off to the side, maybe try and get 2 sets. But we're already at 8,200. So change the armor a little bit here. I don't think we need that much casemate armor. One thing we can do though is make our 9s a little bit bigger. Can we add, how much armor can we add? Not much. Okay. Okay, am I forgetting anything? do I need? Okay, we can do spacious. That helps. We have crap range, but, you know, it's early game. What are you going to do? All right. So there's our wonderful battleship design to start the game. I'm thinking... debating whether I even the stability on that is terrible. There, we're going to do that. 47. I think we might just pump out a bunch of light cruisers and torpedo boats. What do we got here? 3,300. All right, so speed 19. Let's do 16 to start. Oh, we're only going to be able to, okay. It's not going to let me take it down that far. That's fine. Let's do balanced. Obviously, what's the difference here? Strength. Okay. Get a Citadel on here. Okay, it'll let us max this out. I don't like that odd number. Drive me nuts. So we'll make it 2950. All right. Okay, so all the funnels take up a decent amount of space. So I might as well use the one that gives us the most engine efficiency. Okay, so that's not bad. We only needed 2 funnels. All right, let's see what we can do for guns here. Do 6s. Okay, so we can do 4 6s. And then let's see how many 4s we can get. Can we get a 4 in there? Yes, we can. Nice. We get a 4 in here. Let's get a crap load of 4s in here. Casemates. Couple of 3s. I don't think I can get any more guns on here. I wonder if I can use this trick. No. Okay. All right. Torpedoes. Okay. Barbette. Did I do that? I wonder if I even did the barbette on the battleship. I don't remember doing that. We'll do standard. Increased. I'm going to do light again. Enhanced reloading. Do 2? No. Okay, we don't have any length for the turrets or for the weapons. We can't add any length yet, obviously. We're at 2,700. Can we add any more armor? Yes, we can. Let's do 2 and 2. Five, 1, 3. Okay, so maxed out there. You can do that. Nope, that's going to put us over. All right. Let's save that. And now let's get a destroyer. Torpedo boat, I should say. Let's see what we can max out. 275. Speed 28. Can we do 25? $275. Move that back a little bit. Funnels are going to be ugly to say the least. Okay. How big is this guy? Yeah, that's way too big. We use 2 of these, see what it gives us. Okay, so if we do 24, okay, it's not terrible. We're going to get almost no guns on here. As a matter of fact, that might be the only gun we put on. We'll see here in a minute. Don't think I'm going to get... Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Now, can I get a 2-inch gun on here? Somewhere? No. So close right there. Right. So it is what it is. Light shells. Standard 15-inch torps. Oops, made us overweight. Okay. So we have 5 torpedo tubes and 1 4.4-inch gun. Let's save that and let's exit out. I'm not going to build heavy cruisers at this point. I do want to look at this though. I did not put a barbette on there. Okay, so put us 13 over. Yeah, it's not going to help much. Let's do 10.5. Actually, let's see how close we can get. All right, so we got almost the same amount of armor. And let's save that. Let's get rid of the old one. All right. Just to double check. Yeah, okay. All right. All right. Okay, now. Yeah, this is the one I want to delete. Now, let's see how many we can build. How much money do we have? We have 213 million. So I'm thinking 4 would be, yeah, let's build 4 of these. Barcelona. Let's put 1 in the Caribbean. We can. How much tonnage are these? 8,000, 8,500. Okay. So yeah, put 1 in Cuba, and let's put 1 in the Philippines. Okay. So what does that leave us? 134 million. Okay. So 10 of these would be 50 million. Let's do 12. To start. 3, 4 in Barcelona. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Bilbao. Let's do Bilbao. Okay, and then, okay, send it. Okay, so let's put 2 in Cuba. Yeah, we should be fine there. And then let's put the other 3 in the Philippines. All right, so what does that leave us? Obviously, we don't want to go the whole way down to 0. We're going to leave about 20 million. So, it leaves us 50. Let's build 25. And then we'll just let them scatter those. All right, that leaves us 46 million. All right, so where did it put it? Did it put our destroyers at random places? Yeah, okay. So first things first, let's set everything to, all our ships to limited. $12 light cruisers, 25 torpedo boats, 4 battleships. Okay. Research, let's not worry about that. Finances, right off the bat, let's get that cooking. That leaves us with plus 1 million. Crew pool is not very much, obviously. Let's get our transport up as soon as we can. Put this at 20. Put this at 40. Put it at 42. To start, gives us a little bit of money to start off. All right, now let's see how terrible we look politically. Well, that's good news. We only have one country that we're pretty negative with. So let's try right off the bat to improve relations there. So what's the key here? Obviously, if we can take Portugal, that would be great. Any territory we can take there if we get lucky. Fighting wise, though, picking a fight, Austria-Hungary and Italy, right? Now the key is going to be not to get into a fight with any of the big three at this point, especially Britain and France. France, especially the fact that we shared, a border. So let's hope that Spain or Italy or Austria-Hungary maybe gets on the bad side, maybe picks a war with one of the big guys, and we can take advantage of that and jump in and take some territory while they're distracted. I think I've taken care of everything for the first turn. Obviously, in research, the biggest thing off the bat is rangefinders. We're at 66 months. Maybe we also can get lucky and get some alliances going. Sea passages. Of course, Italy. Oh, nice. Italy starts off with 2. Okay, that did not work. Okay, well, we need territory. Hopefully this does not tick anybody off. Okay, so we need 1,100. So let's just send these guys over here. Do we have any torpedo boats? We have 1 torpedo boat. Do we have torpedo boats over here? 2. Okay. I'm going to build 2 more torpedo boats for Manila. I'm going to make Manila a favorite because I'm going to be definitely putting ships there quite often. All right. That was kind of fortunate. I don't think that's going to give us a whole bunch. 240 million, no oil, but you gotta be happy that at least we got something right off the bat. Let's try and prove with, I'm going to try and get my relations up with France, Germany, and Britain. So our finances were looking good there. Obviously, once the transport gets up to 200, we can take some money out of there and then put that back into our tech. All right, next turn. Would like to, if possible, maybe earliest war would be like 1895, maybe. Contact mines. Nope, no luck there. Not quite there yet. Okay, so let's do France. I do need to focus on keeping peace with the United States, though. Okay, so there we go. Austro-Hungarian Empire and Britain are having tension. Honduras. Oof. I have a feeling. Okay. I was afraid that if we did that, that would tick off the U.S. a little bit. We need 28. Okay, let's send these 2 guys. All right, so we're getting kind of lucky here. Honduras is another 280 million. All right, where's the United States? Let's try and improve there. It's already at minus 60 almost. Let's put a little bit back in here. I do like the idea of boosting our GDP, so I'm gonna do that. Not thrilled about losing that much money. Do want to improve relations with the United States, so I'm going to do that. Plus 11, nice. Okay, so Japan's trying to, well, that makes sense. Japan probably has interest in the Philippines. Okay, we can do this because we have battleship right here. Should be enough. 57. Okay, we're good there. All right. Let's go back. Who have we not tried yet? Let's try Germany. Six. What does that go to? 32. No. Just leave that be for now. Russia. Nope. We've got Sarawak. So let's put these guys back into port. I'm going to put the other one into Manila. I believe we have enough room there. Yeah, we have plenty of room. Okay. My conquest should be next turn. 1 of 3, we have enough tonnage. That's good. Let's try Britain again. Okay. So we're on the plus side with everybody still except the United States. Just bump this up a little again. Just want to make sure this is positive. Where are we at? 20%. Okay, so that will give us a decent sized boost to the size ships that we can build. People getting fired already. What are we at? 7 months in. 7-inch caliber for secondary guns. Plus 6, we finally got a good roll here. Plus 6 with Britain. We got Honduras. Okay. Let's put these guys back in port. Let's try to improve here again. I mean, I guess let's hold on a second. 27 ships. And what are we at? What are we at? 41. If we can get on the better side of France, Britain, and Germany than the United States can, then we could actually afford to go to war with them early. Probably. Right. What can we take here, though? Yeah, see, that's the thing. We can go to war with the United States, but we're never going to have enough tonnage to take, like, southeastern seaboard or Gulf Coast. And they don't have any, at least, oh, okay, we could take Panama. That's the only territory really they have at this point that we could take. Right? Maybe the Aleutians? Maybe. All right. Well, let's just keep going. Germany now has an alliance. That failed. We got Haiti. Okay. Well, let's put Put our battleship back in port. And then the other thing we want to do, with these guys all back on limited, save a little bit of money. Our torpedo boats in Manila are being commissioned. $3,500-ton light cruiser. So yeah, I mean, it's almost 50% more, 3,500 ton. It's tempting, right? So what's the current guy? 28, right? 29. We can go 3,300. No, so we're actually going to be, okay. Okay. Let's see. Journalists asked about naval expenditures plus 40. What's our unrest? Oh, our unrest is at 27. Let's try and get our unrest down a little bit. I didn't even pay attention to that, to be honest with you. So. All right, where are we here? We're at 30, 13, 21. Let's try France again. We're at 151 here. We're at 40%. Slowly being able to boost. At some point, we need to put our crew training up. Obviously, 16 new crew members per month will not be enough in the long term. There we go. This helps Venezuela. Absolutely. That's free cash. We're not using our naval capacity at this point. It's not a huge amount of point. There's not a lot of point in building these ships at this point. We're not planning on going to war soon. We're keeping our politics we're keeping all our relationships fairly in good order. The one country that we have negative with, should be able to handle with what we have. And quite frankly, the ships aren't really worth building at this point and sinking money into them. Once we get rangefinders, slightly bigger ships, bigger capacity, port capacity, then we'll take some of this money that we're saving now and put some money into building ships at that point. Okay, so somehow, it's because we're building a battleship for, what? Venezuela. Okay. Range finders are still at 32 months. All right. +4 with the United States. That's helpful. All right. So we finished the first year. We're still at -40 with the United States. We've improved slightly with Britain and France, not so much Germany. But we have higher numbers. Yeah, we have higher numbers than the United States with the big three. So I'm feeling fairly confident that we can just not worry about the United States at this point. If war happens, it happens. The big three should be on our side. Financially, we're building shipyard size and transport capacity. And I think we'll end this one here. And we got the first year in. I want to thank you for watching, and have a good day. Bye-bye.